Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Today, it's the second of this three-game series between the Oakland A's and the Minnesota Twins. The Twins have now won 5 consecutive games. They'll aim to continue their winning streak next. Rich Hill, a left-hander from Massachusetts, will be doing the starting pitching here. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, you always like to begin the season on a good note. In his first start of the year, he picking up the win. There's nothing he'd like to do more than to get number 2 in this one here.
And that'll bring in Ramon Laureano. He will lead this one off today.
The afternoon for Oakland, the center fielder, number 22.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball.
First pitch, 111.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Fellas, these Twins, as they take the field this afternoon, they come in riding a 5-game winning streak, and they've really got things clicking.
Yeah, Matty, this team's coming together right now. They're playing dangerous baseball. You can tell the look in their eye. They feel good about where they're at. They've won a few games in a row, and they look to continue that trend today.
Reined in, and that's out number 1.
Batting second, the right fielder, Stephen Piscotty.
Striding in for Oakland, Stephen Piscotty, and he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. Kepler is over, and he tucks it away for the second out.
Batting third, the shortstop, Marcus Semien.
Now at the plate, Marcus Semien. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Pitch on the way. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And I believe he broke the plane of the plate there. He most certainly did. It's a ball and a strike. And that one got a piece of him.
And I'm sure that one stings a little bit. The best revenge he can get for his pain is to find a way to come around to score. We'll see if his guys can move him around the bases.
That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. First pitch of the at-bat. Now a throw over. And a dive, but he's back in. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Well outside with the curveball for a ball. Semien leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. 2-1 to the A's first baseman. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes in this one, Mr. James Kingsley.
Hey, D-Row, James Kingley's a pretty good umpire. He doesn't get too excited, keeps things under emotions. He's a pretty good ball and strike umpire.
Yeah, James Kingsley will never show you up, and he's always approachable.
Let's see what they throw Olson on a 3-1 count. Has a look, now the pitch. Popped him up. Donaldson shading to his right. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. One left for Oakland. Nothing in the A's half of the first. Twins scheduled to hit in the bottom of the inning. Next on MLB Network. Daniel Mengden is on the mound for game 2. What's your take on him, Dan?
This guy's Mr. Old School. He reminds me a little bit of Catfish Hunter. Kind of animated on the mound, has a little bit of a herky-jerky delivery, not overpowering, good fastball, 89 to 92, good mix of off-speed pitches, but I will say this, a strike thrower, and he's not afraid of the bat. He'll throw the ball over the plate.
Stepping into the box, Luis Arias. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. And Dan Dero, these A's, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come into this one in need of some kind of spark to turn them around as they find themselves in the midst of a 5-game slide.
Yeah, I get it, Matty. The team's on a moderate losing streak right now. Can't be happy with the way they played, but they have to find a way to relax a little bit. Everybody goes through these little stretches, these little valleys throughout the course of a long season. This team should right itself, and it needs to start today.
And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Cut fastball, and he's got to lean out of the way of that one.
That's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
Here now the 2-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. The next twin up are Polanco, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Here's the first pitch to him.
That's the ball.
One out, nobody on. Good tailing action there. It's 1-1. One and two now as that one's fouled off. Fouled away. Another one sent foul. The 1-2. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
Well, this home crowd didn't like this guy on the mound before, but now they really don't like him. He's gotten the faithful all worked up by hitting one of their best hitters early on in this game. And you can bet he's really going to hear it if he comes around to score.
And that'll bring up the big stick of Nelson Cruz. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And they start him out away with a cold strike. Cruz, or the boomstick as he's appropriately nicknamed. He's currently on a one-year deal, so he stands to be a free agent at the end of this season.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Gone! Two-run dinger off the bat of Nelson Cruz. Second home run early in the year as the Twins have taken a 2-0 lead.
start this one off. Scoreless top of the frame, and you answer with a bomb in the bottom of the first.
So the big bat of Miguel Sano digs in next. As he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. His career numbers against this pitcher, he's gone 3 for 6. He's taken him deep once. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Still only one out in the inning. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive. Not being very aggressive right now.
Just off the inside part of the plate. It's 3-1.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there. Pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Swing, and this is also hit well. Out to deep center. Gone. Back-to-back homers. A solo shot that time for Miguel Sano. 4th home run here in the early going as the Twins have made it a 3-0 ball game.
Boy, not the way you'd like to start a game, right? First inning, you come in, you give up 2 home runs. We'll see if he can regroup right here. It's not easy to sometimes come back from that.
So the base is empty here with 1 away. And here's Donaldson.
Third baseman.
Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a miss, 0-1. A bouncer to the left side, taken in by Simeon. And that's the second out.
Batting fifth, Detective Mitch Garver.
At the plate, Mitch Garver, and he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Breaking ball drops right in the chute for a strike.
He's been getting lit up all game, and there's a common denominator. He keeps missing right down the middle of the plate. Case in point with that last one.
The windup and the 0-1.
Nope.
And that misses, 1-1.
Hey, even though this guy's a righty hitter, he's going to get pounded with that 2-seamer. He needs to make sure he catches this thing out front if he sees that pitch again.
1-2 to the Twins catcher. The 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
That was a nasty sweeping slider right there. If he was able to just catch the back door a little bit, he would have picked up that backwards K.
Here now the 2-2. Lifted in the air out to left field. Pinder's got it for out number 3. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. We move ahead to the top of the second now. It's the Twins 3 and the A's nothing. New inning set to get underway. Now the A's designated hitter, Chris Davis.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he lays off there 1-0.
Love the early lead, but this game is far from over. Got to stay on top of what you're trying to do out there and execute pitches.
And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
And he goes down and gets this fastball and takes it high in the air to deep straightaway center. But it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
This thing stays in the park, but let me tell you something. He absolutely crushed this thing. This park is no bandbox. It takes a lot to get one out of here, and he almost does it. It carried a long time and hit it halfway up the wall for a long double.
And that'll bring in Matt Chapman. He takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Hit on the ground to short. Oh, look at the sliding stop. He's out. That was exceptional. He got the out and prevented the runner from having a chance to score.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
And that brings up Chad Pinder. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Off the plate, ball 1.
One out and a runner on second base. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1. He's fallen behind now. 3-1. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with only one away.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take and a walk is the result.
Next up for the A's, Sheldon Noisy. First offering on its way. Grounded up the first baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Runners are at first and second with one away. Breaking ball and a good one on the corner to make it 0-2. And it's fouled away. Ready with another 0-2. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang plays at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
From the stretch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one.
0-1.
Two men are on with two men out. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. More of MLB Network's Saturday Baseball after this. Up next for Minnesota, Eddie Rosario. He comes into this one having sputtered out of the gate this season. The average is under the 200 mark at this point.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
1-0 the count. The pitch. Grounded down the third baseline. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball.
He just smoked this ball right down the line. Take a look here. Hard to tell if it was fair or foul in real time, but you can see it flies right.
Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Hit hard on the ground to short. Simeon's there, and there's one away.
Batting 9th, the center fielder, Byron Buxton.
Into the box now, Byron Buxton. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. From the belt, the pitch. A 1 pitch on its way. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way to do it.
Standing in now, Luis Arias shatters the bat as this is hit to third. Throw on to Olsen will take care of him at first, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Minnesota. They lead it 3-0. So it's back to the top of the order now. Digging in now, Ramon Laureano.
Number 22.
First delivery to him on the way. And that swung on and missed for strike 1. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2. In under the hands with a fastball, it's 1-2.
Hey, I get it. He wants to set up that breaking ball down and away, but that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close.
The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
He started this guy backwards, couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
Popped him up. Arias is calling for it. 1 out.
Now batting.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Outfielder Steven Piscotty the next to hit. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First offering on its way. Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball 1. Good slider there, but laid off and called the ball low.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now. And they set up away with the fastball, but it misses. 3-1. Marcus Semien will be next. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
The batter, number 10, shortstop, Marcus.
So a runner at first with 1 out now. And up next, a Berkeley area native, Marcus Semien. From the belt, the pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And that's going to land foul.
He got the fastball where he wanted and just pulled off of it.
Here comes the 0-1. Runners on first with 1 down. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Right fielder coming on. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, there's another base knock right there. A hitting streak now up to 8 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Well, 8 games. Now, man, we're starting to think about it a little bit. You know, you get past that week, you just know you're locked in. They start talking 8 games. Now you're like, I got a nice little hitting streak going.
0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through. The 1-0 home. Into right field. That's a base hit. And they'll hold that runner at third as everybody moves up a base, and they're loaded with 1 away.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, D-Row, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
1 ball, no strikes to count. And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
Bases are loaded with only 1 out. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. Now the 2-1 pitch. Waves and misses for strike number 2. Hard hit ball to second. Fielded cleanly. 1 there. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired. Just what the doctor ordered. He gets the double play to get him out of the inning. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Striding in once again, Jorge Polanco. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Hey, you think the game plan is to pitch this guy inside? They plunked him in the first at bat, and they're clearly coming right back in again.
Ball two.
Ball two.
Two-0 count. The pitch.
Inside ball.
Following next is Nelson Cruz. He waits on deck. Three-0 pitch.
Hey!
Strike two as the fastball is let go.
Count is 3-2.
Ground ball. Oh, and that's off the second base bag. And they won't get an out from this as he's able to reach on a play that you just don't see very often.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Row, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
Nelson Cruz will stand in for the second time as he watches one miss low. It's a ball and no strikes. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And it's a foul ball. The 1-1 home is strike two swinging.
1-2.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. A runner at first with no outs here. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
Here's Miguel Sano. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Had him lunging at that pitch away, and it's 1-1 now.
And I really don't know how you swing at that. He must have had his mind up he was going to swing as soon as the ball came out of the pitcher's hand.
Here's the 1-1. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control of this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
Josh Donaldson digging in now as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. A 1-1 count now to Donaldson.
Great game plan so far by this offense. They're not chasing any of those breaking balls out of the zone.
Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1. A runner on first with 2 away. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
Popped him up. Allen has a play. And that's the 3rd out. Twins wind up stranding 1, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Standing in, Matt Chapman. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch of the at-bat. And that's high for a ball. 1-0. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Chapman brings a batting average just a little over the 250 mark. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this will land untouched. The 2-1 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Full count, 3-2.
Hey, throwing the ball great up until this point. Don't want to allow a leadoff walk. Needs to just focus in on his mechanics right here.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Buxton is going to get back, and he'll put this one away on the warning track for the 1st out.
Now batting, left fielder, Chad Pinder.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And up next, the ever versatile Chad Pinder. Here comes the first pitch. And this is taken outside for ball 1. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. Rolled slowly down the third baseline. He's got it. And there's out number 2.
Now back, second baseman, Sheldon Noisy.
Now to the plate, Sheldon Noisy comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. 2 out, nobody on. Curveball locks him up, strike 3, and that's the 3rd out. A's are gone in order. They trail in this one 3-0. just about set to go for the last of the fourth. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Twins to discuss his thoughts on Minnesota's lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Leading off.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Striding in, Mitch Garver. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
I guess the game plan from the offensive standpoint today coming into this one was they were going to work the counts. They've been super patient at the plate in the early goings of this game, and they've got the lead looking for more.
Liner in there for a base hit.
Now batting, left fielder, Eddie Rosario.
Stepping in now, Eddie Rosario, as he rips it on the ground to second. And that's through for another base hit. He'll make it 2 for 2 in this one.
You know, as a former infielder, Danny, they always say you can't be in 2 places at once, but you got to be a little frustrated right here that ball found the hole.
Yeah, that's a tough thing. You make a quality pitch and a guy shoots one through the right side, normally a vacated spot right there. 9 out of 10 times somebody's there to make that play. Unfortunately not, and now we've got a couple of guys on.
In now, Max Kepler, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 1-0 delivery. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. Looks like a right-hander's gotten up to throw now in the Oakland pen. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Hit out towards second. Scooped up to second for 1. Relay to Olsen, and they turn the double play.
Well, there's the pitcher's best friend right there. The inning was off to a rough start, right? But nothing changes that like a good old 2-ball. We'll see if they can strand the runner at third now.
So a man at third here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the speedy outfielder Byron Buxton. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball. Buxton is simply an all-around great defensive outfielder. Not only does he have great range and great hands, he's also got a plus arm, one that base runners and base coaches certainly have to be mindful of.
Absolutely. When you are in the meeting room preparing for this guy, it is the first thing that jumps off the page. Do not take the extra base.
The 0-2 home. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning is over. 1 left for Minnesota, but they lead it 3-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Well, Matt, I talked to manager Bob Melvin during the break about his thoughts on the A's hitters to this point. And he really emphasized that they're not doing a very good job capitalizing on run-scoring opportunities. With just 1 hit with runners in scoring position in the game, you can understand why he feels that way. But he also says he likes the way his guys are responding to the adversity. It seems as though they're keeping their energy and mood up. So we'll see if they can start coming through with some big hits as we go forward.
Leading off for the
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
The catcher, Austin Allen.
Here comes the first pitch. Austin Allen is at the plate now as he looks at strike one. The windup and the 0-1.
Ball, that's in.
Heading out towards shallow right. There to take it is Cruz, and that's the first out.
The batter, number 22.
Back to the top of the order now, and up next will be Ramon Laureano. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. In there, 0-1.
That's a
Ball one.
I got a ball, one strike.
One out, nobody on. It's 2-1 to the A's leadoff batter. Almost got him to go around, but instead it's ball three. There's ball four.
Up next for Oakland, the right fielder, Steven.
So a runner at first with one man gone, and up next the outfielder Stephen Piscotty. From the belt, kicks and deals. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one, 1-0. Has a look, now the pitch. He's running. Pitch inside. The throw. It's wide, and he's in there with the stolen base.
This catcher's not known for his throwing ability, so you compound that with a big lead at first base. He had no chance to throw that runner out at second.
And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. And he fouls this one off. Popped him up. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out.
The batter, number 10, shortstop, Marcus Semien.
Digging in and looking for more, Marcus Semien. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. The 1-1 pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. All even now, 2-2. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. And another foul ball. Working for the punch out and the offering. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
Now on 3-2 as a pitcher, you got to go with the pitch that you feel most comfortable throwing with.
high fly ball out to straightaway center. Center fielder on the run. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. The A's strand one. Still down 3-0. Set now for the bottom of the fifth, and now back to the leadoff spot in the Twins lineup. Stepping in, Luis Arias. Third trip to the plate for him here. He struck out and grounded out in his first 2 tries. Now the pitch. Ball 1, taken just off the inside. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike. Two and one now to the Twins leadoff man. Two balls and 2 strikes now. Now an off-speed pitch well inside, and it forces him to bounce away from danger. Jorge Polanco will be next. Hit to first, reined in, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Good pitch right there to run the 2-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up, and an easy ground ball is the result.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Jorge Polanco. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a swing at a ball popped in the air back behind short. Simeon is under this one, and he's got it for out number 2.
The batter, the right fielder, Nelson Cruz.
At the plate, Nelson Cruz. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. First pitch coming. Here it is. Not his best effort that time. It's strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Good eye to lay off the slider there, and he works it to full 3-2 here.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and the next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
2 out, nobody on. Back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Nothing across here this half. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. Minnesota leads this one 3-0. And that'll bring up Matt Olson. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
Here comes the first pitch.
1-0.
Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Cruz will wait on it. And he puts it away for the first down.
The batter, number 2, designated hitter, Chris Davis.
Chris Davis next to bat. He was a double play victim last time around.
Yeah, rolling into a 2-ball will eat at you for the rest of the game at least, so you know he wants to make up for it right here.
Slow curveball at 74, in for a strike. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
Sort of surprising to see a 5-hole hitter take 2 in a row for strikes to start an at bat. Now he's way behind the count, so we'll see if he can battle back.
Nope.
And he won't offer it that. Too high. 1-2.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here. Take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
2 balls and 2 strikes, the count to Chris Davis. And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning.
What I like about that strikeout, guys, is that he came back with a fastball on 2-2. He was ahead in the count 0-2 earlier, but instead of continuing to nibble a little bit, he decided to get aggressive again and to challenge with his hard stuff.
So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. A shot down the first baseline. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And now it'll kick around in the corner. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Yeah, I'm not sure. This ball might have caught him in between hops. He looked unsure which way to turn his glove, and the next thing you know, it's by him.
Coming to the plate now, Chad Pinder, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Too high, 1-0. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Here comes the 1-0. Goes the other way and sends it deep down the right field line. And that'll get down out there near the wall. He pulls into second safely as a run also comes in to score, making it a 2-run ball game.
The pitcher was spotting his pitches effectively until now, working the edges, painting the corners, but he left this one right over the plate, and it cost him with an RBI extra base hit right there.
Now here comes the Twins manager on his way to the mound, and that's going to be all for our starter, Rich Hill. So as he departs, he'll remain responsible for the man left aboard, but he cannot lose this one. Homer Bailey will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign.
Number 15, Homer Bailey.
Into the box now, Sheldon Noisy, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. Kepler is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. But the A's get a run on this RBI double. On to the bottom of the 6th. It's the Twins 3 and the A's 1. Now it'll be the Minnesota DH, Miguel Sano. He's set to lead it off in the Minnesota end of the 6th.
Miguel Sano.
First delivery to him on the way. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Two balls and no strikes to Miguel Sano.
Hey, not a good spot to be, down 2-0. This guy has some serious pop at the plate. I'm expecting a big hack here.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
Comes with a slider, 3-0, but gets it over for strike 1.
Now that's a really curious pitch selection. 3-0 and turned to the slider. You have to wonder if maybe he's lost the feel for his fastball.
Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Now the payoff pitch home. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Now the payoff pitch home. And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
And this is exactly what you want to do when you're trying to put a start away. Make him work his tail off, throw a lot of pitches, and get on base any way that you can. A big inning at this point of the game, and he's probably gone.
Here comes Bob Melvin now out of the Oakland dugout. And we're going to have a pitching change, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. He'll wind up lasting just 5 innings here. Didn't pitch all that poorly, yet he's gone nonetheless. Yasmero Petit takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out.
Number 36, Yasmero Petit.
Josh Donaldson will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher, as he'll do so with a runner at first and nobody out. He's set, and the pitch lays off 1-0. We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. On a strike now. One and two as the changeup had him out in front there.
Wow, what makes it so tough to be a hitter is to be able to hit and change his speeds, right? You're geared up for the fastball, and all of a sudden, he pulls the string and throws you the straight change, the dreaded equalizer.
Line towards center field. Laureano has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
Up next for the Twins, the catcher, Mitch Garver.
Digging in to try it again, Mitch Garver, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
He got a swing and a miss on that last pitch, but that's not the location he wants to live in against a hitter of this quality.
Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. From the stretch.
Inside, ball 2.
Runners on first with 1 down. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
The 3-1. He swung on and missed. A full count now.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
From the stretch. And he misses with that one for ball 4. So that'll put runners on first and second now with 1 away.
The left fielder, number 20, Eddie.
Digging in, Eddie Rosario. Last time through was a base hit.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball 1.
The 1-0.
No, that's down.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Fouled off. First and second now, 1 man out. And he misses again, ball 3.
3-1 here. You have to make a good pitch on the mound. Grooving one here rarely works in your favor unless the hitter tries to do too much with it.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And he misses again, ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news? A single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Ready for another chance? Max Kepler. He's rolled into groundouts a couple of times already here in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fouled away.
This is a tough spot in the game right here, but when you're a veteran pitcher and you've seen these kind of situations throughout your career, you step back, you make quality pitches, and you trust you'll wiggle your way out of it.
And it's fouled away. From the belt, the pitch.
Nope.
Hey, this is a monster strikeout situation right here. A double play would be great in this situation, but I know he's going for the K. You get a 1-2 count on a guy, he's going to throw his nastiest stuff.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. And he fouls this one off. Bases are loaded here, one man out. Belted high and deep into right center. Looking up is the center fielder. Gone! It's a grand slam. So one swing, and he unloads the bases on that one. Second home run early in the year, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
Is why you just can't put yourself in a bases loaded situation. You've got nowhere to put the hitter, and he knows it. So he sets up, waiting to pounce, and that's exactly what he does. Jumping all over this thing for a grand slam.
Mike Fiers gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Here's Byron Buxton now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. The 1-0. Hit out towards second. He's right there. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
The batter, number 2, second baseman, Luis Arias.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Luis Arias. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First offering on its way. Hit hard on the ground to second. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. Throw on to first will finally retire him as the inning will draw to a close. But not before the Twins get 4 on the strength of this grand slam home run. The 9 1-2 hitters due up to start the 7th, and the lead is stretched to 7-1. Into the box now, Austin Allen. He'll match up with Homer Bailey now to lead off the inning.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
1 ball, no strikes the count. The 1-0 is a fastball that misses.
2-0.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Ramon Laureano will be next. Now the 3-0 offering is in there for strike 1.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Now a ball hit foul off to the right and up into the crowd. The 3-2 pitch. And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4.
Now batting, number 22.
So the Oakland lineup turns over, and to the plate, Ramon Laureano. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. From the belt, the pitch.
Ball, that's out.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play. Now the 1-0 is in off the plate. Those were great takes right there. Those were pitches that a lot of guys normally swing at, but he took both of them and finds himself in a productive count leverage. 2-0.
3-0 now.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
The 3-0. And boy, that misses as well. It's back-to-back walks to start out the inning.
Now batting, right fielder, Steven.
Stepping up to the plate, Stephen Piscotty. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. First and second here with nobody out. A ball and a strike. Ripped down the line, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. From the belt, kicks and deals. Fouled off. None out, runners at first and second. In the dirt here. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard. And not in time as the second run scores.
Man, you can't hit it any better than that and keep it in the park. As we take a look here, you can see that it hits high off the wall. Almost a 3-run homer, but he'll have to be content with a 2 RBI double.
Tyler Duffy comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7.
Number 21, Tyler Duffy.
So now to the plate, Marcus Semien, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
1-1.
The 1-1. Drives it out to deep right center field. Long run for the center fielder. He's there and records the first out.
The batter, the first baseman, Matt Olson.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Matt Olson. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. As a look, now the pitch. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. Still only 1 out in the inning. Fouled away. Duffy is pretty much a manager's dream coming out of the bullpen. High strikeouts, doesn't walk a lot of batters, usually a recipe for a lot of success.
Oh, that's one of the keys. I think if you were to build a perfect relief pitcher, you'd want a guy that throws a lot of strikes, that minimizes the base on balls, and nobody does it as good as this guy does right now in the game of baseball.
Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Here's Chris Davis now. As he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. 0-1, here's the pitch. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
Made him look silly with that one.
Struck him out, so he's set down on strikes for the second time today. So it's 2 runs on 1 hit, no errors, and 1 man left on. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. Twins are out in front, 7-3. Standing in, Jorge Polanco will try and get something started in the home half of the 7th.
Not shortstop.
First delivery to him on the way.
Polanco.
Pulled toward right center field. Center fielder on the run. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Up next for Minnesota, the right fielder, Nelson Cruz.
Nelson Cruz will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. Here it comes. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1. Counts even at 1-1 to Nelson Cruz.
1-1.
And it's fouled away. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
That's a pretty good pitch right there. That fastball on the inner half of the plate. You can see that he just isn't able to get those arms extended, and pretty ugly swing right there.
At the plate, Miguel Sano. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. Fire sets his sights. Coming at him with the 0-1.
High fastball right there with a 2-strike count. You know what that might be doing? Setting up the next pitch. Could be that hard slider down and away. Something breaking down and away off the plate.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Twins are set down 1-2-3, but they lead it by 4. It's 7-3. Now in the box, Matt Chapman. He'll start us off in the 8th.
Matt Chapman.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball that time.
The 1-0 home. Is a fastball taken high for a ball.
2-0.
Two balls and a strike.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
He couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane of the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Matt Chapman is retired to kick off the inning.
Chad Hinder.
To the plate now, Chad Hinder. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. And the pitch.
Ball, that's low. Ball, that's out.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. 3-2 now. And he fouls this one off.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Another payoff pitch. Line to the right side. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3.
Hey, sometimes you get lucky right there. It looked like a 3-2 pitch out of his zone. Could have got on base via the walk, but he wanted a knock instead.
Sheldon Noisy.
Standing in now, Sheldon Noisy. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. From the belt, the pitch.
No reason to sit on anything other than hard stuff in a location you like and drive it right now.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. And the count will be full.
Not surprised he's late on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Now a slider here, but this will miss off the plate away, and it's ball 4.
He's going to be pretty upset with himself about that 3-2 pitch. All you want to do in that count is make a competitive pitch, but that one wasn't even sniffing the zone, and he let him get away.
Trevor May will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season.
Number 65. Trevor May.
Austin Allen will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 1 gone. He's set. Here it comes. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 1-0.
At the ball.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule.
Now batting, number 22.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Ramon Laureano. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
First delivery to him on the way. May, a native of Washington, the Evergreen State. He was a fourth-round selection during the 2008 draft.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. 2 down, runners at first and second. Way inside with that one, a pretty easy take there.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball and play hard.
Shin high fastball that time, ball 3.
Well, tying run on deck. He should get something really good to hit right here in a 3-1 count. I'd be sitting on a fastball middle in.
Fouled off. Again, he sends it out of play. This is foul right side. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Fouled away. Now the payoff pitch home, and he takes ball 4 again, and they clearly just don't want any part of him in this one.
Now batting, the right fielder,
In now, Stephen Piscotty, who drove in 2 runs on a double in his last at-bat.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Ooh, he's really in trouble, and it's just getting worse and worse and worse. This guy needs to find the strike zone in the worst way.
2 balls and no strikes.
If you're hitting in this situation, you have to look one spot, and that is all. This guy is really scuffling out on the mound. The bases are loaded. 2-0 count. He's all over the place. One spot. If it's not there, you have to take.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score.
Well, that's just not a good look for the guy on the mound. Bases loaded. You expect him to bear down and really fight to get an out, but instead, he walks home a run on 4 pitches.
Stepping into the box, Marcus Semien. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
Bases are loaded here, 2 down. And there's ball 1.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Hey, I love the aggressiveness right here and wanting to be a hero. But this is where you got to tell yourself to relax a little bit. I had an old coach tell me one time, when the bases are loaded, just concern yourself with getting a guy in from third.
Ready with the 1-2. Got him. So the damage winds up not being as bad as it could have been as they'll strand the bases loaded. This side is retired. A's have to settle for just the 1. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. The Twins are in front 7-4. Lou Trevino is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here.
Lou Trevino.
Bottom of the inning now. Into the box, Josh Donaldson. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Nope.
Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes. Now some action in that Oakland bullpen as it looks like a lefty started to get it going down there. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
1-0.
Mitch Garver comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Now here's the pitch.
Oh, that's just out.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
The 2-0 on the way. Now a pitch swung on and missed. It's 2-1.
I'm interested to watch this next pitch right here. He got a swing on a high fastball. I wonder if he's going to pull the old Plesac and climb the ladder.
Now the 2-1. Tried to bury one down and away, but it's full count now, 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Stepping in now, Eddie Rosario, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. And it's 1-1. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. Now here's the pitch.
Ball 3.
3-1. Max Kepler would be next. And this one misses inside a ball. He walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner. So that's the second walk he's worked in this one.
Yeah, and that seems to be a popular approach when this guy steps in. He can really hurt you with one swing, so I think the idea is mostly not to let this one guy beat you, Matt.
Trying to pick things up where we left off, Max Kepler.
A little bit of breathing room here as they lead by 3, but the big part of that, go back to this guy's last at-bat when he hit that big grand slam.
1-0 the count. And it's fouled away. The 1-1 home. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. 2 out with the man at first. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Pretty good breaking ball to lay off of right there. If I'm pitching, I might think this guy might be sitting on something off speed.
A little late with the swing, but he stays alive. Still 2-2. From the stretch. Fastball just inside.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Another full count pitch home. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. And that's a home run into the top tank. Two-run shot to straightaway center, his second of the game, as this is now a 5-run cushion.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
The center fielder, number 25.
So that'll bring in Byron Buxton as he'll take a look at ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Now the 1-0. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. A 2-run score for the Twins, both coming on this 2-run home run. Last chance coming up for Oakland. It's the Twins 9 and the Athletics 4. Taylor Rogers comes on to work now, and he's their usual closer, but this is obviously not a save opportunity.
Yeah, and this is all about just getting him some work, guys. He hasn't a chance to come in and close the game out for several days now, so they're just hoping they can keep him sharp and give him the chance to pitch in a real game situation here.
Here comes the first pitch. Some movement now in the Minnesota bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Yeah, Matty, you see the same pitch 3 times in a row and you find yourself down 1-2 in the count. Your head starts to get on a swivel here. Is he coming back with it 4 times, or do I have to sit on something else?
Lifted into the air out toward center field. Buxton is there, and he has it for the first out.
Now batting, designated hitter, Chris Davis.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Chris Davis. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. First pitch of the at-bat. And that misses, ball one. Rogers, playing here in his age 29 season. He was selected in the 11th round during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
Swing and a miss on the sinker, a ball and a strike.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
And it's 1-2.
This hitter right now looks overmatched with a fastball. I think you go right back to it.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, third baseman, Matt Chapman.
So stepping in, Matt Chapman. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. No contact on the sinker there, and he's behind 0-1. Takes this the other way to right. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. And the sinker is over here, and that evens things at 1. And that's taken for strike 2, as now they're down to their final strike here this afternoon. And now a crowd reported at over 28,000 rise to their feet. In the dirt. And it's not in time, as he's in well ahead of the throw. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
Well, this inning was looking routine, and then with 1 base hit and a wild pitch later, things are looking a lot different. Now a base hit scores a run, got to reset on the mound and make some good pitches here.
Last strike now for Oakland. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Hit back up the middle. Throw on to first here is going to do it. And the Twins make it 6 straight victories now, as this one is over.
You can just see that the confidence is radiating off of them out there right now. That's 6 wins in a row, and this looks like a train that's not about to slow down anytime soon.
And this ball game ends at a 9-4 final score. Minnesota jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Rich Hill earns the win, his second. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game. For the victorious Twins, 9 runs on 8 hits, 1 error. They left 3 men on base. For the Athletics, 4 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 13 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 36 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.